Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is our video presentation for our final report. Theoretical or calculation subject is easiest to score. Before that, we will introduce our team member. Me, myself, Ahmad Zakwan bin Zamhari, and I will going to talk about task 1. Ahmad Adib Zulfakar bin Ahmad Islam will talk about the task 2, and our team leader Muhammad Ikhmal Hakim bin Mustafa will talk about our task 3. Introduction. Our description generally is to find out the subject that are hated by most students and loved by most students. We also can figure out the opinion of the student about the both subject, which is the theoretical or calculation subject. Every student have their own favorite subject. They will score with excellent marks. By the data that we collect, each of them can use the useful study tip to improve themselves in particular subject. Our objective, we have 3 main points of our objective, which is we can know the subject that one interests, either theoretical or calculation subject. Second one, we can help the teachers or lecturers to improve their effectiveness in teaching. The third one is we can know about student advantages and disadvantages in that particular subject. Next, we go to sampling method. We are using the stratified sampling method, which is we can subgroup the population based on our data. We also did not need a bigger frame because the calculation is the best and easiest to calculate the sample. This is our example that we are using in this assignment, which is from our population student with subgroup into the level of education, and we subgroup again into the gender. Next, we are going to talk about the method of collection data. We are using the questionnaire as to get the primary data, which is we are using the Google form. It is the best technique to use during the movement control order because we are restricted to go the outside of our home. What we need to do, only need to share the link to another student, which is our respondent, as to get the data. Next one is our questionnaire. We have 8 questionnaire that have the quantitative and qualitative question that are based on our 3 main points of objective. Next one.
Second one is data presentation. First question is scale of 1 until 10. How hard do you think theoretical subject? So this question is referred to the qualitative questionnaire. So here it is. We already got the pie chart for this questionnaire, and from this pie chart we will extract the scale 1 until 10 because the scale is referred to these sentences, and as usual the quantity, which is mean the frequency, is the amount of respondent that has answered in order of the scale, and we also find the percentage of it. Second one is which you like the most, either theory or calculation subject. So this question is referred to the qualitative question. So here it is. We made the bar chart to find out which one the most liked subject by the student or respondent. So based on the bar chart, the student is more likely to be in the calculation subject rather than theory. So based on this bar chart, we have made the table for it, which is made the subject for the theory and calculation, the frequency, which is made the total of respondents has answered based on their choices, and also the percentage. Third one, how many times have you tried to overcome the subject you're not good at? So this question is referred to the quantitative questionnaire. So we have made the bar chart over here to find the to find the information for this table. So in order to make the histogram, we must find the class limit, class boundaries, and class width. And also not to forget number of students, which is mean the frequency of it, and also the times of overcome, which we can refer to the x. So after we got the total of all of this table, the histogram will be made, and here's the result of the histogram. So next one is, how often do you think you have failed in theoretical subject? And this also the quantitative questionnaire. So like the one that we make for the histogram, we make the bar chart to find the information over here, and then we extract them to the table. So which is mean for the S is often failed theory subject, which means 0 until 1 and etc. until 10 until 11. So not to forget the frequency, which is mean number of students, so which is mean based on this pie chart that we've made. So not to be forgotten, class limit and also class boundaries, and also the class width. And then for this one, to make the ogive, we must make the cumulative frequency, which is mean the total of the number of students, which means we will need to match with this row, which is mean, for example, 0 plus 48 is 48, and then the total of 48 is plus with the frequency, which is mean f plus f. So here it is, we got the ogive for the student of the fail in theory subject.
Data analysis. Question 1. How many times have you tried to overcome the subject you're not good at? So the mean is refer to the data, the average value that student try to overcome is. For the mood, it's refer to the data most of the students show the highest time of overcome in 7 until 8 classes. And the median is refer to the data middle value data set in a range. For this question, the mean is 6.87. Meanwhile, the mode is 7.5. And the last one for the median is 7.09. For the distribution of skewness, this graph is skewed to the left. The mode show the highest amount and the mean show the smallest amount. Left tail longer than right. Second question. How often do you think you have failed in theoretical subject? This mean is referred to the average student. The mode is referred to the data most of the students often fail, 2 until 3 times. And the medians refer to the data middle value data set in a range. Mean for this question is 3.79. Meanwhile, the mode is 2.62 and the last one median is 2.96. For the distribution of skewness, this graph is skewed to the right. The mode show the smallest amount and the mean show the highest amount. Right tail longer than the left. For the conclusion, we can identify subject that student more interested in. Our objective is to help teacher to improvise effectiveness in teaching also succeed. We manage to know advantage and disadvantages in particular subject. Suggestion. First thing first, hire the lecturer or teacher that can convince the students that theoretical subject is easy to learn. The second one, learn on video since people nowadays are tend to watch the videos than reading. That's all from us. Thank you.